Hey guys. Okay. So, welcome back. I know it's been longer than a week. Sorry, I just put that in front of the camera. Um, Dude, it's been crazy. So, um, I'll share this in a second. This is cool. But I don't even know where to begin. So, my first week of trying to lose weight has been insane. And it's been more than a week. It's probably been, I don't know, uh, it's been a month or more. Um, First, I got a concussion, so I wasn't allowed to work out. And then I can't even remember what happened because I got a concussion. I've just been so overwhelmed. Some things happened at my work, and these are all, well, the concussion isn't an excuse, but some of the other things are an excuse. I've just been extremely overwhelmed, and I do not handle stress very well. I need to give that to the Lord, obviously, and be better about that. But so I haven't been really sticking or eating to anything. I've just been trying to survive and eat what I can. But I started working with Rebecca Heischman's group coaching. She is amazing, guys. I will maybe like link her YouTube down below. She's just amazing, and I'm doing her group coaching to hopefully restore my metabolism, but also become fat adapted and heal. I also started taking my thyroid support again. It's a desiccated thyroid, and so that kind of messed some things up as well. And it's been chaos. Okay, but also I got a GI map done. So I've been having gut issues for a while, pretty much ever since I started introducing food because I was carnivore for so long. And again, the reason I stopped being carnivore was because I wanted to get over my fear. And so I ended up doing a GI map, and my gut is way worse than I thought. I mean, I'll tell you what. But at the end of this video, I'm gonna kind of like do a baseline. I'm gonna measure myself, weigh myself, so you guys can see all of my stats to where I'm actually starting. Like now, today, it is Saturday, March 28th. So that's gonna be that, and then I'm gonna be filming the weekly updates for you guys. So let me talk a little bit about this. Ooh. Okay. So I am a nutritional therapy practitioner, so I have access to do all this myself. And so I just ordered myself a test and did it. And to my amazement, actually, not really. Let me pull this up, actually. To my amazement, my gut is way messed up more than I thought. It's not super dysbiotic. It's kind of like on the cusp of like both dysbiosis and diversity. So you want a high diversity score and you want a low dysbiosis score, and they're kind of like teetering in the middle. You can see this. I'll actually, you know what? I'll put it on the screen so you guys can see it. But I have an overgrowth of a bacteria called Klebsiella. And we should have a little bit in our gut, just like candida and stuff, and strep and all those things. But mine is like way, way high. The girl reading my, one of the practitioners that I talked to get an idea of some things on here, she was like, this is really high. I go, dang, okay. Crazy thing about this is it usually causes colitis-like symptoms, and that's what I've really been dealing with, but on the right side of my intestines, so my ascending colon. So you have your small intestines, and then you have something, and this is like, okay, the small intestines, and on the right side, you have something called your ileocecal valve, and this is a little sphincter that attaches your small intestines to your large intestines. It's kind of like near your appendix too. So I thought I was having appendix issues, and it's been like consistent and chronic, so I knew it wasn't my appendix. But so your ascending colon is this part of the colon, and then you have your transverse, and then your descending colon. So this part has been bothering me, and this specific bacteria overgrowth can cause those symptoms. So I was like, okay, that's awesome that we found this, but also I was looking up different articles on Klebsiella. Listen to this. And I'm not saying that this is the whole reason why I've gained weight, but I definitely take most responsibility for like moving less and eating more. But this says that strains of Klebsiella in the gut have been strongly associated with weight gain and the development of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. This bacteria ferments carbohydrates, producing alcohol that causes liver fat to build up. They may also increase energy harvesting from food, potentially causing obesity. What? Now, so I've gained, I don't know, 30 pounds. Like, it's been crazy. So let me pull up this article. I'll put it up here too. So there was a significantly higher weight gain in the rats colonized by the bacteria, which was 50% higher than those without the colonization of Klebsiella. By the end of the 7th week, when the bacterium was eradicated using the specific antimicrobial, the mean weight decreased and became almost similar to the control rats in about 12 weeks. Are you telling me? So maybe it will take me 12 weeks. That'll be great. No, but here's the thing. With my background in nutrition and stuff like that, I knew that there was something wrong with my gut. And I know that your gut microbiome controls your hormones and your weight and your health. And this is just proving that your gut needs to be healthy in order for you to be healthy. So just trying to eat right and move more isn't always the answer, okay? Sometimes you need more support. But I do want to encourage you guys to, of course, eat better and move more before we do stuff like this. If you eat better and you move more and you're still not losing weight and you're not feeling good and things aren't going the way we want it to, then we can dive in and do this stuff. But I was already having other symptoms and other gut issues. So I'm going to be I created a kind of like phase 1, phase 2. I'm going to kind of remove everything and then rebuild everything. A lot of functional medicine doctors do the 5R protocol for healing guts, and that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. Okay, so this is my supplement protocol that I'm going to be doing. Just for about 2 months, I will be taking these because this is what's going to help hopefully get rid of the overgrowth and balance out my microbiome. So let's start with my liposomal vitamin C. So I use this to help with any histamine or mast cell issues, and there's zinc in here as well that helps with gut healing. If you guys want to order any supplements from me, you guys can get a discount on my full script. I can link that down below for you guys. I like to take magnesium glycinate. I also like to take Epsom salt baths, but this is just kind of like a supplement that I take normally. NAC, I do like to take this, especially if I'm doing any type of detox protocols. NAC helps also break down biofilms. So a lot of bacteria and yeast and stuff have biofilms, and this can help break it down and also just support my liver through all this process. Like I said, this is called Happy Belly. In that, the blood work that I did, it showed that caprylic acid, see if it, there we go. Caprylic acid was one of the really good antimicrobials that can help with Klebsiella. So this has mostly caprylic acid, and then there's also a proprietary blend that will help with the yeast. So I thought this would be really beneficial for me. So I'm going to take that for probably about a month or two. And then I also have got kind of like a full spectrum binder. Whenever you start to kill stuff in your gut, you really want to make sure to bind it up so that it actually comes out. And this is all stuff that is really, really good for yeast and bacteria. My vitamin D was low, so I'm just taking some vitamin D, 10,000. I don't take it every day. I take it like every other day, and then I try to get a lot of sun. And then Zypan, I love Standard Process. This is probably one of my favorite supplement companies. They're all whole food supplements. This is betaine hydrochloride and then some pancreatic enzymes, which the pancreatic enzymes showed up super low on my stool test. So that's why I'm taking this. Sorry, it's hard to focus on these. Anyways, Standard Process uses a lot of organ meats and whole foods with their what they put in there. And I've been using Standard Process in my practice for, I don't know. When I practiced down in Florida, I used it the whole time, and that was about 5 years. And then I used it in the last clinic that I worked at too. So this is probably one of my favorite supplement brands, and I'll probably, once I'm done with like most of this, I'm going to switch to all Standard Process supplements since it is whole food. This is just folate. I just take this to make sure my folate's good. It's methylated folate too. I just take one a day, but that's just more of like a supplement. So that's my supplement line. And then of course, I wouldn't say Jesus is really a supplement, but I got my Bible over here. So this is what I will be taking for the next couple months, and I'll keep you guys updated. If you guys are interested in this, I don't even know if you really are interested in supplements or anything like that, but there you go. With that, I'm going to be chatting with doing the group coaching just so I can have some accountability in weekly check-ins, because I'm going to be tracking my food, and I'm going to start with a 1-to-1 ratio of protein to fat. So 130 grams of protein, 130 grams of fat, and I'm going to allow myself about 30 grams of carbs, mostly from vegetables or squash or things like that. So I also had, my butyrate was low, and my short chain fatty acids were low. So those things are created in the gut typically through fiber. Not all the time, but most of the time. My pH of my stomach was low, so I'm having problems with digestion. My pancreas enzymes were low, and I had also not only a bacterial overgrowth, but a yeast overgrowth. So your girl is struggling. I'm struggling big time. That's kind of what I'm going to be doing going forward. And I'm going to be updating you guys, I promise, weekly. I was just waiting. I was also waiting for like some other things to happen. It's been really crazy. But I'm really excited about this. I'm going to keep you guys updated, but I'm going to show you my current weight and measurements. Okay, so I measured myself on Monday. It's Wednesday, so I'm just filming to show all these measurements. So I weigh 166 pounds, which is good. I didn't gain any weight over the past month of dealing with hitting my head and all those things. My arms are 13 inches. My legs are 26 inches. My waist is 31. My hips are 43.5. And my bust is 35 inches. So I compared this to my September one. I don't have it here, but I have significantly gained a lot of inches. My hips, around my hips, I've gained 3 inches. My bust, I've gained 1, and my legs, I've gained 2. So I've gained all of my weight. My waist, I gained 1 too. So I gained like all of my weight in my lower half of my body. And my face has been so puffy and swollen. I think it's the pollen. There's just a lot going on. But I'm excited and I'm looking forward to this next video. I'm gonna be sharing more of my supplement protocol and my food. I'm gonna be logging all those things. So thank you guys for tuning in and can't wait to see you in the next one.